Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. If you are new here, then it's so good to have you. Today we're going to be hopping into another vinyasa flow. I just felt like flowing today. I don't really know where it's going to take me. I felt like moving my body in a way that feels good. So if you're up for that, then you can join me on your mat. You don't need any props. Of course, as always, if you're used to practicing with blocks or a strap, you are more than welcome to use them. Whatever helps you practice in a way that makes you feel the best. So yeah, up to you. All right, we're going to get started in child's pose. So you can make your way there, knees wide apart, big toes together, and then just rest your forehead down on the mat. And I invite you to close your eyes and start bringing your attention inwards, connecting to your body and noticing how you're feeling today, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. And let's go ahead and take 3 more breaths here. Just centering your awareness and your attention into the present moment. And let's walk the hands all the way back to your knees. So lifting the chest off the mat, bringing your hands all the way back to your knees, and then you can go ahead and tuck your toes underneath your heels and just rock gently back and forth. All right, so you can really control how much weight you're putting on your hands. You don't want to put too much. And just rock forward until you feel a nice stretch in the wrists. And now let's come back through center. We're going to turn the fingers so they point towards the knees. And just go ahead and stay still. Maybe lean back a bit further if you want a deeper stretch. Let's hold here 5 breaths. And keep straightening the spine and also try to pull your shoulders back and down. And from here, you can turn your hands so they point towards the top of the mat once again. Let's go ahead and sit back on the heels. Inhale to reach the arms above the head. Right hand holds onto the left wrist. Breathe in to lengthen your spine. Breathe out to side bend to the right. On your next inhale, let's come back up through center. Left hand holds right wrist. Side bend to the left. On your next inhale, let's come back up through center. Bring your hands to the heart space. Interlace your hands and then push the palms of the hands away from you, rounding your spine, separating the shoulder blades and slightly leaning back. Chin into chest. On your next inhale, let's straighten the spine again. Reach the arms up and try to bring your arms behind your ears. Exhale to interlace your hands at your lower back. Breathe in to open up the heart. Last few breaths here. I know it might be getting a lot on your feet. Just hold. And then let's release. Now let's lean back, lift the knees off the mat, and bring the heels down on the floor. And then alternate. Lift the heels, bring the knees down. And try to do that using core control. Shins are really strong, core is really strong. If you need the help of your hands on the mat, that's also okay. And so just working on lowering as slowly as possible without dropping the knees down on the mat if you can. Good. One more time, heels come down on the mat, and then let's lift the hips, keep the knees generously bent, grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, and allow yourself to sway over your legs side to side. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Now releasing your fingertips down on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale again, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time let's walk the hands all the way up to the top of the mat, high plank. And then on your exhale, bend your elbows, lower halfway or all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, squeezing the glutes and the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's lift the right leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose, round forward. Now let's cross the right ankle over the left knee and then press the hips back and up so you're kind of in a figure four. Walk your hands all the way back to your left foot. That's super strong left leg here. Now let's bend the left knee, come into figure four, lift the chest. And one more breath. And then next inhale, stand up tall, kick your right leg out. Exhale, fold forward, standing splits, right leg reaches all the way up to the sky. And on your next exhale, let's release the right foot down on the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's walk the hands all the way to the top of the mat, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left leg rises, breathe in. Sorry about my puppies. Exhale, left knee to the nose, round forward. Now flex your left toes, cross your left ankle over the right knee, so not on the right knee, over the right knee. And then walk your hands all the way back to your right foot. And you can keep a micro bend in your right knee here if you want to protect the back of the right knee. So if you feel like having a straight leg is a little dangerous for the right knee, which it is if you're not strengthening the leg enough, then keep a micro bend. And on your next inhale, bend your right knee, stand into figure four. And next inhale, let's stand up tall, kick your left leg out. And then exhale, standing splits, fold all the way down. That's squeezing the left glute a lot. On your next exhale, left foot steps beside the right, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands into high plank. Chaturanga, bend your elbows, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's come high up onto the toes, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float, Malasana, Yogi squat. All right, leading with the hands, inhale, straighten the legs, stand up tall. Exhale, sink down low. Inhale again, stand up tall. Exhale, sink down low. Inhale, stand up tall. This time, let's turn the toes in, heels out. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, mini prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen your spine a little more, and then exhale, you can fold deeper. So toes are slightly turned in, heels turned out. And one more breath here. Now releasing the hands, halfway lift, heel toe your feet together, and then let's step the right foot back, drop the right knee down, Anjanasana, reach the arms above your head. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, Anjanasana. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, last time, Anjanasana. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Now we're going to lean into the right heel. Hands can come at the heart space. We're going to come into a pistol squat. So you can sit on your right heel, lift the right knee, and then lift the left foot off the mat. ground your right heel. Pistol squat and hold for 5, 4, left heel can always be on the mat, 3, 2, 1. Now let's lift the right heel off the floor. Left heel can be on the mat as you do so. Come into crescent lunge. Right knee lifts off the mat. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, airplane pose. Chest forward. Lift your right leg up high. Arms reach back and up. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, right knee into the chest, stand up tall. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, right knee into the chest, stand up tall. Exhale, airplane pose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. And then right foot steps way back, plant your hands, frame your left foot, step back, high plank. And your chaturanga. On your next inhale, let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, land in Malasana Yogi squat. Okay, now keeping the elbows connected to the knees, let's lift the hips 90 degrees, reach the crown of the head forward, and then exhale, lower for 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, leading with your arms. Turn your toes in, heels out. Keep your feet mat distance apart. And fold forward, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold a little deeper for another 3 breaths. Now, if you took the bind, hands behind your ankles, maybe this time you want to take peace fingers around your big toes, switching it up a little bit. And now let's release, halfway lift, heel toe your feet together. Exhale, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee, Anjanasana. Inhale. And on your next exhale, half splits, airplane wings. From here, we're going to come into pistol squat. So you need to lift your upper body, bring all your weight into your left foot, start to lift the left knee and then the right heel. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your weight forward, push into the ball of the left foot so you can lift your left heel, drop the right heel down, and then let's come into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose, and let's hold for 5. 3 more breaths. Keep lifting the chest, keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. And now from here, stand up tall, left knee into the chest, as high as possible. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, airplane pose. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, airplane pose. And then step your left foot way back, frame your right foot with your hands, high plank on the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. On your next inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, bend your right knee, open up the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, open up the hip, come into wild thing. And on your next exhale, the right hand comes down on the mat. Right knee crosses to left elbow. Now let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Come into side plank. Right ankle is crossed over the left knee. And now we're going to bend the left knee, okay? So it's like a figure four, right ankle is crossed over the left knee. Inhale, straighten the left leg, plant your left hand, three-legged dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, Anjanasana, drop the left knee. Exhale, half splits. Pistol squat. Lean back. It's all about balance. All right. Now maybe you can add this step. Stand up tall, maybe holding the right leg, and then come all the way back down. You don't have to add it, it's just extra. All right, let's come into crescent lunge. Push off your left leg. You can always use your hands. Inhale here, exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, stand up tall, left knee into the chest. Exhale, airplane pose. Plant the hand, step your left foot way back. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. All right, left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend your left knee, open up the hip. From here, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Pause, ground your right heel. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Right arm reaches up and over. Now we're going to bend the right knee. So you're in like a figure four. And inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, plant the right hand. Three-legged dog, inhale. Now we're back in our flow. Left foot steps between the hands. Drop the right knee. Anjanasana, inhale. Exhale, half splits. Pistol squat, lean back. Ooh, maybe stand up tall. And come all the way back down at your own pace. Now crescent lunge, lift the right heel. Inhale, the arms reach up high. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale, airplane pose. Plant the hand, step the right foot way back. Chaturanga. All the way back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, let's take 5 breaths here if you want to shake it out or just stay still. This is your time. If you want to come down to child's pose, you can. And from here, we're going to come high up onto the toes. So from your downward facing dog, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, high mountain, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. So now following our figure 4 theme, we're going to bring the right knee into the chest, cross the right ankle over the left knee, sink down, figure 4. Now step 1 is here. Step 2, maybe connect your elbows to your right leg. And if you're comfortable there, maybe you can bring the hands down to the mat. So we're going to go into flying pigeon. That's the final step. But you don't have to go there. So every step is fine, whatever you feel comfortable with. Maybe this is really intense for your hip, so just stay here. Work on opening that right hip. Right foot, if you want to go into flying pigeon, is super flexed. And you're squeezing the left leg a lot. It's the key, otherwise it will slip. Bend your left knee a lot. Let's bring the hands down to the mat. Maybe you're comfortable here and you can lift your left toes. And then to extend the leg, really squeeze your right foot. And we're slowly going to come back to figure 4 at your own pace. Inhale, extend the right leg out. Exhale, standing splits. Fingertips touch the floor. Right leg reaches up high. And to stretch the right thigh, let's bend the right knee. Left hand can reach back for the top of the right foot. Gently pulling the right heel in towards the glute. Now looking forward, we're going to either slide the right foot into pistol squat or keep the right foot hovering off the mat. Once you're there, we're not going to hold. We're just going to sit down. And then keep your left knee bent. Right hand comes just behind your right hip. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left fingertips try to touch the right foot. And then once you're there, you can either stay here or left elbow wraps around your left leg, right hand wraps behind your back, and you can fold with the bind. On your next inhale, rise up. Let's cross the left foot over the right. Right hand comes behind you. Let's pivot into side plank. Okay? So pivoting to the right. Left leg is crossed over, right? Next exhale, let's sit down. Look towards the top of your mat once again. Knees into the chest, extend your legs, high bowed. And extend your arms forward and hold for 5. And from here, we're going to rock back and forth. Cross the shins, plant the hands, chaturanga, step or jump back. On your next inhale, let's come high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. High mountain with a flat back, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. All right, flying pigeon or just standing pigeon on the left side. So left knee into the chest. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee and sink down. Step 1, you can stay here. Step 2, connecting your elbows to your left leg. So the left elbow is connected to the left knee. Right elbow is in the crease of your foot. Now step 3 is to bring the fingertips down on the mat. Step 4, to lift the right foot, but keeping the right knee bent. And then step 5, to straighten. And then to come out, try to go step by step out of the shape. All right, take your time. Inhale here. When you're ready, standing splits. Fold over your right leg. To stretch, let's bend the left knee. Right hand reaches back for the top of the left foot. You can gently pull the foot towards you. Of course, this is not necessary. If you feel like standing splits is a nicer stretch for you right now, you can totally do that. From here, let's release the left foot if you have it. Look forward, and then let's either slide or keep the leg lifted for pistol squat. And then we're just going to sit down. Now, right foot is not completely glued to your left thigh. You can create a little bit of a gap. Left hand comes behind you just to straighten the spine. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, right hand reaches towards left foot. And then maybe wrap around your right leg. Maybe left hand wraps around the back. And then it's a lot of compression, compressing the stomach to your left thigh. On your next inhale, let's straighten the spine. Left hand comes behind you. Let's cross the right foot over the left and then pivot into side plank. Right, so right arm reaches up. The right leg is crossed over the left. On your next exhale, slowly sit down. Let's come into high boat again. This time, low boat exhale and hold for 5. Maybe bringing the arms behind your head. 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat to rise up. And then let's release the feet down. Extend your legs out in front of you. Deep breath in to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold forward. And from here, slowly make your way back up. And then keeping the legs straight or bending the knees, let's come all the way down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Now you can come into constructive rest. Feet are wide apart, knees knock side to side, or staying still if you prefer. Now let's bring the knees into the chest. And as an inversion, we're just going to lift the legs up and extend the arms up, making sure to keep the elbows and knees generously bent, feet and hands completely relaxed. If you prefer taking another inversion, you're more than welcome to. It's your practice. You're at home. You can do whatever you want. But this is the one I'm going to take, so you're more than welcome to do the same. And if this one gets really uncomfortable, then you can always roll out your ankles and your wrists. Just giving the mind something to do other than focusing on the discomfort of the body. Slowly, let's bring the knees into the chest. You can give yourself a big tight hug. On your inhale, lift the forehead up to the knees. And then hold the breath and squeeze as tightly as you can for 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Release. Come into Savasana. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Allow yourself to soften completely. For the next few moments, resist any urge to move. Surrender to complete stillness. Trying to maintain focus in the present. Noticing if you can feel any after effects of the practice in the body. Tingling of the skin or the heat of the body. Anything that you can feel. And explore, observe, be curious. And just notice what comes up, both in sensations in the body and also thoughts in your mind. Observe and watch as they come and go without attaching to anything. without judging anything. Whenever you're ready, you can start to reinvite the breath and movement gently. Just taking your time to stretch and move in any direction that feels good. And then keeping the eyes closed, slowly coming out of your Savasana. And once you're seated, make sure to lengthen your spine, to relax your shoulders, relaxing all the muscles in your face. And just observe if you feel any difference between now and the very beginning of the practice. On your next inhale, you can reach your arms above the head. And then bring your hands to the heart space. And as you go forth into the rest of your day, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and in your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you had fun. I hope that it was a little bit of a challenge. I swear I don't try to make them all challenging, but it felt good, so I hope it felt good for you too. And I will see you next week, hopefully. And if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to do so. It really supports my channel, and I would love to hear back from you, to hear your thoughts, your feedback, anything. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.